Victoria Harbour Cats are planning on a 2021 baseball season. The Harbour Cats are part of the West Coast League. Cats GM Jim Swanson joining us this morning from the island. Jim, good morning. This week you guys made an announcement. Pretty big one, too. It's not every day that you get to add a World Series winner to your coaching staff. Tell everybody who's the new Harbour Cats bench boss for the summer.
Yeah, good morning, Jay. We've added Greg Swindell, who was the second overall pick in the 1986 draft, played in the 1989 All-Star game with Nolan Ryan and Bo Jackson. That's the one where he hit the home run to start off the game against Rick Russell, and then pitched in the 2001 World Series, which is a very memorable World Series right after 9/11. The Arizona Diamondbacks beat the New York Yankees in a real exciting fashion. And that was a very emotional series. So Greg Swindell played 17 years in the big leagues, and he's joining a coaching staff that has our head coach, Todd Haney, who was drafted by the Mariners same year as Ken Griffey Jr. He played 5 years. And Mark Bukajczyk is our pitching coach, and he played 9 years after being a first-round pick of the Texas Rangers. So 31 years of experience that we have on our coaching staff going into the 2021 season. We're pretty excited about having this coaching staff come together like this.
Hey, Jim, for our viewers at home who aren't familiar with the West Coast League, give everybody an idea, the players that are in the league and the level of play that baseball fans get to see on the diamond come summertime.
Yeah, I'll start with in 2019, our league had 90 major league draft picks, and you compare that to the Western Hockey League or other leagues of our age group. We get the best collegiate players. We get the top NCAA guys, basically largely from the West Coast, but across all of the United States and Canada, of course, as well. And we're the top collegiate summer baseball league west of the Mississippi. And we have 15 teams now. We had 12. It was 10 teams in Oregon and Washington, as far south as Bend, Oregon. And then ourselves, the Victoria Harbour Cats and the Kelowna Falcons. We've added 3 teams that are all Canadian, Jay. 2 of them are in your viewership area. The Kamloops North Paws at Norbrock Stadium, and our group has put a team now at Sir Oxman Stadium in Nanaimo, the Nanaimo Night Owls. I brought props.
Nice.
And then the Edmonton Riverhawks, which are owned by Randy Gregg. You might remember him from his NHL days, a former Canuck, as a matter of fact, for 1 year. So 15-team league, and it's the top collegiate players. It's amateur. But we like to hear when people tell us we put on a show that's similar to the Vancouver Canadians at Nat Bailey, because it doesn't get any better than that. And whenever we get mentioned in a sentence with the Vancouver Canadians and Nat Bailey, we're pretty proud of it. And you've seen it yourself, Jay. We actually haven't had a chance to see each other since, thanks to COVID, of course, but since you were at our park sitting front row with, and we had a good chance to have a good chat there.
I really enjoyed it. Now, when we think of baseball hotbeds in our province, Jim, we think of the Langley Blaze program, same for the North Shore program. But when I see what's happening on the island right now, I think I've got to add Vancouver Island to the list as well. There's a lot that's happening on the island.
There really is. And you know what I'm excited about is how baseball is positioning itself to come out of this as well. We've had, 9-10 months here of nothing. We've lost an entire season. Essentially, there was a little bit of youth baseball that happened, but on a limited level. And baseball really is on a resurgent upswing. And we're excited to be part of that, seeing the West Coast League grow. We're seeing other growth at the youth levels, and I think some great people are running the youth levels right now. And if anybody gets a chance to sign their child, their grandchild, their neighbor up in baseball, they won't be sorry they did. And one of the things that we're doing, we've added a college team in the CCBC, the Collegiate Level League in Canada. We've added an indoor facility here in Victoria, and we're about to unveil a website called The Dugout that will be a grassroots news website for baseball across Canada, and we're excited to do that. We think we need to do things that are very active in keeping the game going and keeping the game in top of mind for people as we come out of this, because we don't want to come out of this with a generation of Netflixers and gamers. We want to come out of this with a people who are active and taking advantage of the time to be active.
Very much agree with you, my friend. I think you've got one of the best offices backgrounds going as we speak. Let's do this again come baseball season. Fingers crossed that we have baseball come summertime. Jim Swanson, the general manager of the Victoria Harbour Cats. Jim, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Jay. Have a great day.
Will do.